Coming up next on This Week in Torrance, a certain grocery chain is offering up 50% discounts. We'll tell you why. Then we've got details on what new stores are headed to Del Amo Fashion Center this fall. Plus, the state health department is heading up a new campaign calling this technology a public health risk. And what you didn't already know about kale's health benefits. These stories and much more are just seconds away. Your local news starts right now. Hello everyone and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Jin Chin. Ben McCain has the week off. Here are your top stories. A major supermarket chain is closing multiple locations throughout Southern California. Fresh and Easy Neighborhood Market, a grocery store chain with headquarters in El Segundo, recently announced plans to close 30 locations throughout Southern California and 50 stores throughout California, Arizona, and Nevada. This is about 30% of all their stores. Now, while the location in Torrance will remain open, the nearby Hermosa Beach store will close on April 3rd. They're offering 50% off on current merchandise to help clear out the inventory. Launched in 2007, the supermarket relied on store-branded products similar to Trader Joe's with a healthy and organic message. Fresh and Easy had trouble building a consumer base and filed for bankruptcy in 2013. The company plans to develop a new business model for the remaining stores, focused on delivering a vision of modern convenience with smaller store locations. A black and white themed affair helped refresh, recharge, and renew Torrance businesses. Winners were announced and recognized at the 8th Annual Torrance Advantage Awards, a ceremony held at Del Amo Fashion Center's patio cafes this year. The City of Torrance Office of Economic Development honored local businesses in 4 award categories. Of those, 2 businesses were included in each group. The Good Cookies and Beyond, as well as Sports Studio, were honored with the People to People Award. The winners of the Enriching the Community Award were given to Sage Goddess and Polypeptide Laboratories. Then the Quality of Life Community Investor Award was given to Bellows Photography and Martin Chevrolet. And both Edelbrock and Del Amo Fashion Center were honored with Long-Term Investor Award. All winners received a prestigious Torrance Advantage Award Crystal Trophy, $200 to help with basic operating expenses, and a signed letter of recognition from the Mayor of Torrance. They will also be featured in city promotions and other advertising avenues. Mayor Patrick Fury, along with members of the council, were present at the event to recognize and celebrate the flourishing Torrance business scene.
Thank you for being here and welcome tonight. Our economic development team is out there making sure that we can retain and attract good businesses. And this is one of the ways we can do it, is by patting them on the back, telling them they're doing a good job, and we're very proud of them. And if there's anything they need from the City of Torrance, we're there for them.
The city encourages all Torrance-based businesses to become involved and participate in next year's awards. For more information or to nominate a business, call 310-618-5807 or email economicdevelopment@torranceca.gov. Well, speaking of Del Amo Fashion Center, mall officials released the names of the newest stores headed to Torrance this fall. Retailers include the likes of European brand Zara and popular footwear company Steve Madden, as well as more restaurants to the newly renovated patio cafes. The highly anticipated Nordstrom store is also set to debut in October, but that's not the only upgrade the mega shopping center has in store.
We'll be bringing some higher level, higher caliber events to the mall, which is super exciting. And whenever we do events at the mall, they're free and open to the public. So that means we're going to be having events for the community and you guys that are just a level up from what they've been before.
For ongoing updates and to learn more about the transformation of South Bay's retail destination, follow facebook.com/Del Amo Fashion Center. A new 7-Eleven convenience store may be in the plans for Torrance. Council members reconsidered allowing a 7-Eleven to open on the corner of Torrance Boulevard and Madrona Avenue, where a service station is currently located. Although the Planning Commission previously denied the business permit, City Council members decided to reconsider given that 7-Eleven changed its plan and will not sell alcohol-related products. The resolution will be brought back to be voted on by Council on April 7th. The city is researching a new way to decrease electric costs. A $10,000 study will be conducted by Southern California Edison on potentially purchasing the city's street lights. The lights would be operated and maintained by the city rather than Southern California Edison. City staff believes this purchase would lower maintenance costs, which accounts for a majority of the overall bill. If you thought freeways were supposed to be free, think again. Metro's board of directors is considering an increase in the per-mile toll that already exists along the 110 freeway. This is in reaction to the slowing down of speed within the toll lane. The notoriously jam-packed Harbor Freeway saw the carpool lane converted into a toll lane in order to alleviate sitting in traffic for those who are willing to pay. But so many drivers are taking the option to pay that even the toll lanes are slowing down during high traffic hours. Currently, the toll road operates on a per-mile algorithm. Tolls range from 25 cents to $1.40 a mile for a maximum one-way price of $15.40 along the 11-mile route, depending on how many cars are using the lane. Metro's board of directors is hoping a higher toll will discourage drivers from using the road, but avid users of the toll lanes will be hard to discourage. Those who work with clients say they simply charge the bill to their clients, so the hike in fee won't be an issue. Many people also stated that their time is precious and want to be home as soon as possible at any cost. Construction for the Katie Geiser Civic Center Library is progressing as planned. Contractors recently removed the old storefront glass doors facing Torrance Boulevard and installed a temporary plywood wall in preparation for the new installation this week. Also in the list of renovations is a new circulation desk scheduled to be completed by the end of the month. While the library will remain open during construction, most of the main level will be closed to the public. The majority of the adult nonfiction and reference collections will also be unavailable. The library staff is working hard to ensure that services and collections are minimally impacted during the construction. They're looking forward to announcing the new patron-friendly lobby area, which will include self-checkout stations, comfortable staff workstations, and room to add any technology in the future. To access the library's database and other resources from home, users can log on to torranceca.gov/library. The guessing game for El Camino College's new vice president is a mystery no more. Dr. Gene Shankweiler was recently named the vice president of academic affairs at El Camino College. This change will be effective May 1st as current vice president Francisco Arce will retire on April 30th after serving in the position since 2005. Shankweiler joined El Camino in 1988 as a chemistry professor. In 2007, she was appointed dean of the Natural Sciences Division. During her time at El Camino College, she served on the board of several projects, including the highly successful Honors Transfer Program. In this position, she collaborated with universities such as UCLA and USC to develop transfer agreements. Thomas Fallow, ECC's current president, stated, "We look forward to her continued leadership in her new position as the college's chief instructional officer." They may have helped many quit smoking tobacco, but this new technology may be more harmful than you think. The California Department of Health declared e-cigarettes a public health risk, so much so they plan to run an anti-e-cigarette campaign ad on billboards, TV, and at gas stations. Although e-cigs contain fewer carcinogens than tobacco, they may be fueling another addiction, and officials say more research is needed. Officials are also worried about the increasing number of youth who use e-cigarettes. Since its introduction in 2006, e-cigarettes have become common alternatives for those trying to kick their habits, but also increase experimentation among youth. Partially to blame is the marketing towards various flavors which appeal to children. The worry is that testing e-cigarettes will work as a gateway into real tobacco smoking. The campaigns are expected to run through June. A water pump station is getting the attention it needs. Members of the Torrance City Council approved a purchase order to carry out an emergency repair at a Sepulveda pump station. The procedure will repair damages that took place at the station several months ago due to a traffic accident where control panels were severely damaged and the station only operating at half its capacity. The Torrance Municipal Water Department hopes to bring the facility to full service before the busy summer months, as it will play an important role in boosting pressure to a portion of South Torrance. The pump station is expected to be functioning at full capacity by mid-May. Well, still ahead, find out how an orthodontist gave a 14-year-old girl something to smile about. Plus, how dramatic can an interactive dinner be?
Thanks for coming in for the interview.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, we got your personal references, your resume, high school diploma or equivalent.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Yes, it's right there.
Great.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Why is my son having trouble in school? Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with my son over his homework.
Home walk restaurant. Need a review?
No. He's smart, but his mind wanders.
7 wonders of the world.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
I am no longer Hee Kyung Kim. I am Amy. I am sweeter in your mouth. I am easier to spit out. Synonym. Beautiful yellow sunflowers growing in a vase of bleach. Synonym. Shiny jet black hair on a playground full of blonde and blue and pale and normal. Synonym. Nothing I ever asked for.
The Arts Council of Torrance recently hosted an awards event to recognize and encourage serious students interested in the arts. A monetary award along with a certificate was presented to Torrance High School seniors in categories such as dance, literature, photography, and visual arts. The overall mission of the Arts Council of Torrance is to increase awareness and promote the appreciation of arts in Torrance. Bishop Montgomery High School senior Amy Van Netta took home second place in the Literary Arts Division for her poem about her personal experience as an adoptee. Van Netta appreciates the platform that the Torrance Arts Council Award gives to high school students.
The mailman without the poetry that I've formed and stuff like that. So, yeah. Thanks to Jay Hong.
I think that getting people involved, especially in the high schools around here, is a really good idea, and especially things like the literary arts and also video production, a lot of things that you don't really see too often at like talent shows or things like that. So definitely recognizing those people that have those talents that aren't usually recognized is a great thing, I think.
In addition to sponsoring the awards, the Torrance organization advocates for the arts at Torrance City Council meetings and provides a forum for learning about the arts through meetings and activities. Well, one local orthodontist gave a 14-year-old something to smile about. Quinn Marie has that story.
For the past 4 years, Torrance orthodontist Dr. Brian Noguchi has been brightening the smiles of many here in the South Bay, especially deserving kids in need.
We have the privilege, really, to be able to sponsor these wonderful kids and who otherwise will not receive this treatment.
Dr. Noguchi founded the Torrance chapter of Smile for a Lifetime, a nonprofit organization that offers free braces to kids ages 11 to 18 who otherwise couldn't afford it.
These people definitely need the service, and it's just not available to them, financially, situationally, whatever. And so this comes to them many times just a blessing from the sky.
Dr. Noguchi chose the S4L organization over many others due to their dedication of inspiring hope and self-confidence in today's youth. He sees this program as so much more than just straightening teeth.
I truly believe that the smile that we create really lasts a lifetime.
14-year-old Claire Soliday was exactly what Dr. Noguchi and his colleagues were looking for when selecting this year's candidate. Soliday is a hardworking student who is very active in her community and spends her time volunteering with her church and youth groups.
On the first page I open of all applications, you can tell, okay, this one is worth looking. And Claire's application was very thorough. And then as we turn the pages, it becomes just so obvious.
For years, Soliday had been asking for braces, but her family was unable to afford the costly procedure. After some online research, Claire and her mother came across the S4L organization.
There's a lot of people that I know who can't afford things like this, and they can't even afford gas, so it's a big help.
The S4L application process asks that students provide 2 letters of recommendation along with a community sponsor and a promise that if they are chosen, they'll repay the procedure by giving back to their community with 40 hours of service.
They're giving you $6,000 for braces, so 40 hours is nothing, so you should be grateful.
Soliday went above and beyond the application requirements in order to show her dedication to helping S4L organization and her community. Her sponsor and American Heritage Girl leader, Jasmine Lopez, feels no one is more deserving than Soliday.
She really does deserve it. She does do a lot. She helps, wherever she can. She just loves serving and loves being involved and loves just being a blessing to others, so she really does deserve it.
Dr. Noguchi says it's people like Claire and her family who make him so proud to be part of an organization who have made it their mission to give back to the community and ask only that you pay it forward.
I don't feel that I'm the one that's giving it to them. I feel like I'm a recipient as well.
For Torrance City Cable, I'm Quinn Marie.
Thanks, Quinn. Well, there was a lot of drama at a recent dinner. The Torrance Cultural Arts Center hosted a live dinner theater titled Tie the Knots Landing, an interactive soap opera wedding. Coming off their highly successful trailer park wedding last year, this year's theme, an over-the-top ode to favorite soap operas, does not disappoint. The show centers around an outlandish wedding full of all the glamorous melodrama, plot twists, and aha moments from the soap operas we all know and love. Guests are treated to a drama, dancing, and of course, dinner, some even served by the performers themselves. The show, which has a heavy improv aspect, keeps guests on their toes by mingling amongst the crowd and encourages them to participate in all their crazy shenanigans. Many of the actors have been a part of this theater for years and have worked together to develop a great story that people love to watch. Shoppers had a hard time walking away once they saw these handcrafted products. At the Torrance Craftsmen's Guild Spring Arts and Crafts Fair, all items displayed were handcrafted with care from local artists, from jewelry to the hand-knitted scarves and even this clay pot. The event featured all sorts of handcrafted goodies along with music and opportunities for prizes for those just window shopping. The Torrance Craftsmen's Guild is a small group of artists who came together through their joy for crafting. Then as members grew, they turned into a nonprofit organization chartered by the city of Torrance. But the organization doesn't stop there. The goal of the guild is to promote and inspire the interest of arts and crafts in the local community. Funds from the spring and fall fair are used to provide scholarships for high school seniors within the Torrance Unified School District.
I've always known that I had a little creative side to me, so this gives me a way to get my products out to the public, to let them see the things that I can craft.
And everything's custom made. It's so precious that you regret walking away because you know you'll never see it again.
You can't find it, anywhere else.
Well, still ahead, why a hospital in Torrance receiving national recognition and how anonymous posting apps can be harmful.
So they say it's a man's world? Well, I don't see anybody's name on it. While they were out doing their thing, we slowly changed all that. We changed all that. Today, women can do anything men can do. And there's one thing we're even better at.
A hospital in Torrance was recognized for its world-class standards. As part of its 2015 Commercial Real Estate Awards, the Los Angeles Business Journal awarded Torrance Memorial Medical Center's Melanie and Richard Lundquist Tower the first-place Gold Award for medical projects. The specific category recognizes distinguished commercial real estate projects within Los Angeles County that have been completed within the past 18 months. Craig Leach, president and CEO of the Torrance Memorial Medical Center, stated, "Our new gleaming tower is not only a beautiful architectural creation, but also maximizes functionality to masterfully serve our patients and staff." As part of the award, the 390,000 square foot tower received a write-up and a special section within the LA Business Journal. The article highlights the tower's dual ability to cater to the patient with state-of-the-art equipment, as well as meeting the comfort needs with a world-class hotel ambiance. In addition to the hundreds of private patient rooms and operating rooms that feature state-of-the-art medical technology, the layout of the hospital, actually the tower itself, also addresses the importance of a family-friendly space with waiting room lounges and overnight accommodations. Well, a decade ago, it was the garnishment at salad buffets, and now it's one of the most popular vegetables. Recent news of kale's many nutritious benefits has increased its reputation as a superfood. New research presented at the 37th Annual Scientific Meeting of the Japanese Society revealed that organic kale powder, called Fuji kale, has a number of health benefits. In the study, 80 male and female participants who ate 14 grams of Fuji kale per day for 8 weeks found improvements in blood pressure, blood glucose, and lipid metabolism. And other nutritional benefits of Fuji kale include vitamins A, B, C, and K, as well as protein, calcium, iron, potassium, and magnesium, and omega-3 fatty acids. Although Fuji kale has been popular in Japan for more than 30 years, it's fairly new to the U.S. market. Q-Size USA Inc., a company located in Torrance, officially introduced Fuji kale in ultra-fine powder form to the U.S. market. Fuji kale can be added to a variety of recipes, smoothies, or beverages. A 5-gram scoop of Fuji kale is equivalent to 1 cup of chopped kale. It may be time for parents to have a conversation with their children about the do's and don'ts of anonymous posting. After several incidents of cyberbullying and online threats to commit shootings that were made via Burn Book, an anonymous posting app, Torrance Unified School District is encouraging students to delete the app. In a direct letter sent to the app developer, Jonathan Lucas, the district requested that all Torrance Unified campuses be removed from the site. While Lucas said he would cooperate with school district officials and police detectives, he declined to remove the requested schools, citing his First Amendment rights. The free Burn Book app currently has around 400,000 users. Torrance High Schools scored some big points in a statewide competition. Both TUSD schools, South and West High scored enough points to qualify for the state championship in the 36th Annual California Academic Decathlon. The event features 66 schools throughout California competing for the distinguished first place prize. Granada Hills Charter High School in the San Fernando Valley has won 3 national championships in recent years, but finished second last year to rival and defending national champion El Camino Real Charter High School of Woodland Hills. The California Academic Decathlon is a statewide nonprofit organization that promotes an educational experience by providing a competition format where teams of high school students compete in a variety of academic subjects. The total competition holds 4 rounds, and the final 2 teams advance to the nationals. Torrance was the home to a lot of brainpower recently. The 26th Annual Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Championship Tournament featured some of the brightest students from historically black colleges and universities. Students spent the year preparing and qualifying to compete in the national championship of this academic tournament, which took place at the American Honda in Torrance. Honda Campus All-Star Challenge is one of Honda's longest-running philanthropic initiatives in the U.S. The program has awarded more than $7.5 million in grants to participating students. Well, still ahead, some upcoming events you won't want to miss. We'll be back in just 60 seconds.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours.
Dr. King, what's your next move?
In March from Selma to Montgomery.
Selma is loud for every man, woman, and child.
We will not wait any longer.
In front of a crowd.
Mine eyes have seen the glory. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Welcome back. We hope you have a pen and paper handy. Here are a few upcoming events. Torrance children and teens display their musical skills at the North Torrance Youth Musicians Ensemble Spring Concert. The event takes place on April 3rd at the James Armstrong Theater. To purchase your tickets, call the theater box office at 310-781-7171. Then, just in time for spring and the upcoming Easter holiday, you can bring the whole family to have breakfast and take pictures with the bunny. Hosted by the Torrance Community Services Department, this special program features a breakfast, special holiday puppet show, cookie decorating, and much more. For more information, go to classschedule.torranceca.gov. Now let's go out to Colin Kushner to see what's new on the sports desk.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for dropping by the new Sports Desk studio. Hit me up on Twitter, that's at Colin Kushner, using the hashtag #TheSportsDesk and hashtag #BoomSauce. Just giving you a quick peek at what we've got to look forward to on the show this week. The boys over at Bishop continue to ball out, but will a date with Orange County Power Mater Dei spoil their season? And one of the NBA's greatest players of all time came to the South Bay. Find out what he was up to. That's 4 and 9:30 p.m. right here on CitiCABLE. Boom Sauce. We'll see you then.
Thanks, Colin. Well, a lot of happy kids walked away with a free pair of shoes and much more recently. The Del Amo Rotary Club, a service organization dedicated to giving back to the community, is doing just that. At a recent event, they partnered up with Head Start program and Payless Shoes to help give away more than 50 pairs of shoes along with socks and goodie bags to children in need. The morning started off with family fun entertainment that included face painting and magic, as well as a book giveaway. Children were then fitted for their correct shoe size with the assistance of Payless Shoes staff, and happy kids walked away with a brand new pair of shoes.
I hope everybody has a good time.
This is an annual event hosted by the Del Amo Rotary Club in Torrance. Well, that does it for us on This Week in Torrance. I'm Jin Chin. If you've missed any portion of our show, you can catch us again at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.